and just to touch on what a recommendation for sure, if you're buying dried beans and dried grains, is to buy direct from a co-op in bulk, so you cut down on packaging. Because packaging is probably your single most ridiculous pollution source that grocery stores kind of pigeonhole us into. But when you get together with a group and put together a $500 order minimum, you can get the co-op to come to a drop-off point, you meet the truck, and they give you 10-pound bags of what it is you want to buy, or 25-pound bags of what you want to buy at a wholesale price. So you're not dealing with retail and super packaged little units of it. Totally worth it if you find yourself eating black beans, red beans, lima beans, spelt, quinoa, wheat berries. If you're eating this kind of stuff very often, it's worth thinking intentionally about it and saying, okay, let's get some big metal trash cans and some bungee cords, and this week it's actually on sale. Let's buy 25 pounds of the black beans and put them in the metal trash can with the bungee cord over it. You know, so those are ways that you can, on site, really cut your energy consumption for food that you're not producing on site. Those are going to be some of our foods that are going to be bottom of the list to try to go self-sufficient on first, because they take a lot of space. But it does make economic sense to grow your own lettuce. In fact, I don't think I could say enough about the need for more people to grow their own lettuce. It's one of these things, it's like mind-boggling to me how much money people spend on lettuce, how easy it is to grow. So if I were going to focus and say, okay, at my home or at my community, the one crop that I want to make sure we get going this year is lettuce. All the lettuce that we eat on site, 20% of lettuce we eat on site, it's going to come from on site. All the garlic is going to come from on site. That's easy. Garlic is cake to do all your own of. So certain crops, when we talk about food and permaculture views on food, we're going to look at what are the things that are really near-term, immediate gratification, and high expenditure crops, and that are easy for me to propagate, and have a particularly nice vitality to them when they're very fresh and coming in from my own garden, hand-picked. That's the other piece of this, is that we want to pay a lot of attention to vitality and nutritional value of food. And as we create these recombinant ecologies, these cultivated ecosystems, those are going to be intentional assemblages of particularly highly vital and nutritious foods. So that we may decide we want to start growing our own goji berry, because we've been eating these Hunza nut mixes and realizing that these goji berries are going for an obscene price right now. So why don't I start growing my own goji berries? Maybe you have a niche that's appropriate for that type of cultivation. That's how I select what I would like to do for site development. What tastes best? What is best nutritional value? Do I like it? And then does it have a good market value?